moment, PPC and retargeting are the channels that are returning the best return on investment for us.
I think probably the most valuable one would be the pay-per-click, and it's just a very, very effective return on investment channel.
So the first one would be email marketing. That works really well for us in beauty. The second one then would probably be SEO, and the third most valuable one was probably social media.
It's very much a mix across PPC and SEO. For ourselves, SEO would be definitely one of the most important.
Well, we tend not to look at digital channels inside it. We tend to place importance across each of them because they all play an important part in the sales funnel.
I wouldn't say new channels, but there are channels where we will up our investments. So obviously PPC is something that we're getting more mature at as a business. So we've dipped our toe in virtually everything. But one really important one for us this year is mobile and advertising for mobile.
I would say social media is probably the big one that we're going to be looking at. Again, we completely focus on where the customer is, what channel is going to be the most relevant for us.
Well, 2014, in the second half of 2014 is going to be very important for us. We're looking to invest in a new website platform. We're looking to do a lot more prospecting online, a lot more retargeting, and integrating that directly into our sales funnels.
I suppose we're going to be looking at a lot more video.
Well, we're always trying new placements, and that's something that we'll continue to do in 2014. We'll also try and be creative in messaging, and we'll continue to do that.
I could talk to you all day about that. Number one, the market is immature. 70% of online spend from Irish consumers is going out of the country. They're some of the biggest challenges we have.
One of the main things would be talent. When you're looking for a team of experienced people within the digital space, there's not as many of them out there as you would think there would be.
Customers are getting a lot more sophisticated. The new set of financial regulations are a big challenge for ourselves. So I think in terms of simplifying the journey to purchase, that's a roadblock and a stumbling block, and we need to try and minimise that as much as we can.
The thing I find most challenging is probably the thing that I find most engaging. Like mobile, I suppose, for e-commerce, especially with us, we still find, if we look at the last click to conversion to sale, that people are still resentful to actually click through a sale on a phone to put in their card details.
I think probably putting the customer first is the biggest challenge. It's just being relevant and actually putting them to the forefront of our thinking.
51% of our sessions are on mobile already. We didn't drive that. Consumers are driving that, but it reflects the change in consumer behaviour. Mobile is a massive part of our future.
Mobile is definitely something that we're putting a lot of focus on. Customers are just getting used to, they want everything to be fast and quick. They don't want paper, they want to be able to do everything with their phone, whether it's searching, booking, changing, picking up, dropping off. So that's very much what we're looking at.
At the moment we currently have two websites, one for our main brand, plan.ie, and the secondary for our sub-brand, which is becauseofmygirl.ie. Plan.ie is an older market, but still we're looking at about 18-19% of mobile traffic there. Because of My Girl is aimed primarily at a younger market, so that's somewhere about 28-29%.
30% of our business comes from mobile. It's essential in our strategy.
It's a massive part. It's a major strategy for 2014. It's something that all businesses are focusing more and more on. In terms of our traffic, we're talking about maybe 30% of our traffic will come through mobile.
It's one of the areas that we are investing in as a business. We're resourcing up in-house with content managers, and we're going to invest significantly in social as well, because obviously that's an extension of the content piece. So content is really, really important for us going forward.
It definitely would be. So when you have things like the Wild Atlantic Away, it gives you great content that then you can say, well, here's a great thing to do.
Yes, content is, the old adage of content is king is probably more relevant now than ever was. Again, content has to be core to what we do.
A lot of video content for this year is kind of where I see it going.
We do, and we have in the past, and we'll continue to do so. We've developed a number of apps that have been customer focused, and that's something that we will definitely do in 2014 as well.
We a little bit of catching up to do. So for that reason, we will see a significant increase in terms of performance marketing this year.
We will always invest in whatever is a good return on investment. So wherever customers are and wherever proves that is a good channel for us, that we're getting a good return on it.
Increase without a shadow of a doubt. Plan Ireland's strategy is very much online for next year and going forward.
For us, I feel like we're going to put a lot more into paid social media marketing for this year coming.
We would actually expect it to increase, but just in line in terms of customer spending as well. So.